The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 6, Chapter 143, Monster Problem. As I was about to get on the carriage to return to the village, Shadow appeared. It's been a while, Gojaryu. Even though you say that, you've been constantly watching me, haven't you? Well, you're not wrong, Gojaryu. As expected of Shadow. You should go to the Queen to report on your attempt to capture Spear, Gojaryu. I know, but in truth, I have no idea how to stop him from escaping. Can we put a collar on him like we did with Trash? If the collar can prevent him from speaking, we can cut off his incantations. That collar definitely prevents one from speaking, but its effect is not long in duration, Gojaryu. So it had a weakness like that. Also, unless we use an invisible seal like the slave seal, he will probably be able to break it and run off. I think Trash didn't break his collar because he didn't want to anger the Queen. Well then, excuse me, Gojaryu. Then Shadow disappeared. This is quite an urgent issue. In the net games that I know, there are areas and skills that prevent messaging and warping, but how about this world? It's not certain that he even has to chant a spell, so stopping him will be a pain in the ass, and it'll be troublesome if he escapes to another country. It seems that we will have to put off his capture until the Queen comes up with something. When I get back to my village, I see that the new slaves are slowly adjusting to their new lives. They had begun to look happier as they do their work. So you're back. Female Knight comes over to greet us. I heard that you failed. News spreads fast. He ran away with a teleportation skill. Heroes sure have convenient skills. Can Iwatani use it? Iwatani Dono use it? If I get the corresponding shield, I should be able to, but I don't know of any way of preventing it. This will be a really annoying job. If I were being chased, I would spam that skill without remorse. What is Rishia doing? If she spreads the Itsuki religion, I'll have to have her fired. She's been trying her best to train the new slaves. I see. By the way, will Iwatani Dono be doing restorations in the town where this area's feudal lord used to live? That town. Due to the influence of the first wave, all of the towns in the entire area have turned into ghost towns. The place Female Knight is talking about is the adjacent village. Its damages exceed that of this one. The stone buildings and the walls have all collapsed, and the feudal lord's mansion seems to have been burned down. It's quite severe. The Queen asked whether or not you would be rebuilding that area. I still need an area for people other than slaves to live. If you're free, I won't mind it if you start reparations on that area by yourself. I thought you would say that, so I've already sent a request for anyone wanting to immigrate here. Immigrate? Due to Iwatani Dono's contributions, there are some people who might want to live on your land. I've put together a list. Female Knight hands over a list of all the applicants who want to live on my land. There are quite a few people from Ute Village. Ute with an R. That's what I said, I just didn't say it that pronounced. It almost sounded like I said mute, so I want to mute. There are also people from villages destroyed by the spirit turtle. There's quite a variety. Well, isn't it fine? I think you should at least go talk to them at some point in time. I only pat the neck of the Firo Real who is resting near me. I'm pretty sure that adult Firo Reals are supposed to cry, Gah! How the hell is Firo raising it? Is it because it is a vassal of Firo Real Queen, or is it just part of its personality? As I pet the Firo Real, I notice Firo glaring at me with jealous eyes. Master, why are you petting that child? I have no ulterior motives. Then pet Firo as well. Firo approaches me menacingly. This would be a pain to deal with. I sigh and begin to rub under Firo's back. Her plumage is thicker than a normal Firo Real's. Oh, right. Why does this Firo Real say Kui? Isn't it supposed to be Gua? He was under Firo's care, so I messed around with him for a bit. Messed around? Can she modify objects like me? Specifically, what did you do? Firo fed him until his stomach was full. I don't care about that. Firo also taught him how to swim. He is a little stronger than the other kids, and he can pull the cart very well, but he gets hungry easily. So is this Firo Real a new species? If Master wants me to, I can mess with him some more. I'll consider it. So his fuel efficiency is lower than the other Firo Reals. That'll be a big problem. I wonder if Firo gets a pop-up screen during modifications, like I get when modifying the bioplants. The other Firo Real rubs against me with its head. Firo copies him. What was his name again? I think the slaves randomly picked one. And so, you don't confuse him with the other Firo Reals. Oh, Firo made him say Kui. Now Master can recognize him even if he can't hear him talk. What? Is it a sort of signal inaudible to the human ear? I believe my world has had animals that could do that as well, though I'm not too knowledgeable. Then what is Gua supposed to mean? Fitoria's underlings use that. I see. Since I'm here, I'll ask, but if something happens to you, will he take over as king or queen? Firo will be fine! Fido starts pouting. Was it that unexpected? Well, it's concerning her death, so I guess there's no helping it. Yeah, but we're talking about the worst case scenario here. Fido puffs up her cheeks. You know, if Master asks him to, I think he will take over. I see. So he will take over Fido's followers if anything happens to her. But what I am trying to find out was something else. I wanted to know if he would be able to change his species to Fido Real Queen. Quee! The Fido Real's feathers suddenly stand on end. Master, what do you think you're doing? Seems his reaction speed is quite fast. I guess I should stop. His feathers go down quickly. Fido idly kicks the ground. Master, recently haven't you been being quite cruel to Fido? I'm not being cruel. I just think that the Quees are more cute than the you that just talks nonstop. If you started to speak in Quees, then I might pamper you more. No! I don't get why she wants to talk so badly. Anyways, it seems that only Fido's followers say Quee. Hey, did I just hear some amazing information? Female Knight starts speaking. When is he gonna learn her fucking name? She's in the picture. I'm pretty sure. I haven't really looked into that one, but I'm 95% sure. Fido Knight starts speaking with a dumbfounded expression. Really? Fido Reals are mysterious life forms, you know? They're holy birds, right? People may say that, but I don't think it's true. I may need to rethink these facts. Female Knight mutters to herself. I've gotten used to Fido being like this, but normal Fido Reals are usually used in some ways as horses. Oh, right. Returning to topic. Will you be restoring the neighboring town? Yes, I believe it will be an important asset. You're the count here, so oversee the work. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a pain, but I guess I have to do it. I'll need to oversee the restorations here as well. Oh, right. There has been something bothering me for a while. Hey, Fido, what is it? Do the Caterpillans have any sort of social organization like Fido Reals? Who knows? The Caterpillans have also begun to grow in strange directions. They are much bigger than other Caterpillans of the same level. They're just large bugs, but the slaves use the 3 Caterpillans to manage the growth of the bioplants. Wait. 1, 2, 3... There's one too many! Who is it? Who got another Caterpillan without my permission? The slaves frantically try to hide one of the Caterpillans behind their backs. The one they hide is the biggest one of the group. It's way too late to hide it. When did this thing appear? Damn, he found out. Oh, right, that's a girl. Whatever. Damn, he found out. How did you think I wouldn't find out? I can confirm its status. This means that it's a monster under my control. A girl from the new slave spreads her body out and tries to hide the monster, but it's still clearly visible. Behind her is the bioplant field. I think I've seen this scene before. There's nothing here. There's nothing wrong here. It's huge. Do you think you're hiding anything? I can see everything. What valley did this girl crawl out of? The Caterpillan behind her back is bigger than any I've ever seen. Now then, explain yourselves. The slaves hang their head. Please tell me in detail exactly what happened. Well, it's not like we were trying to make Shield Nichan angry. Keel steps out in front of the female slave. Et tu, brute? Brute, really? Et tu, brute? Et tu, brute? Et tu, brute! Hi, Tiger. Oh, it's Et tu, Brutus. Pretty sure. If I'm wrong, it'll look bad, whatever. Nobody watches this. How did you manage to register it as mine? Well, it was kind of mixed in with the new slaves that arrived. So by the guy who sold them. The slave dealer? When did he have the chance to do it? I never noticed him perform the registration on it. Was his hunger act a way to sneak this one through? Why would the slave dealer... This is the first egg we all found together. What? It seems it went something like this. When everyone had gone to level grind, they had come across a monster nest. Then they took back the egg that was there with them as a trophy. When they brought it back, no one knew how they were going to raise it. Raphtalia, did you know? I had no idea. If we told Raphtalia-chan, we thought she would report it to you. Having a monster egg without a registered master is dangerous, so everyone was worrying about what to do. It was then that the slave dealer appeared. So when everyone gathered together the money they had saved through peddling with me and begged him to register it. And so the slave dealer distracted me with some of his men secretly went and registered the egg. Everyone worked together to raise it healthily, and this was the result. I see. I had been looking over the Caterpillan's level to make it so they didn't grow too big to handle. That's why this one, who grew freely, is so big. It's 5 times bigger than the normal one's. Level is also quite high. Please don't kill it! Hey, Valley Girl, you're being loud. Please be quiet for a second. What do you mean by Valley, Nichan? Well, these people have been doing quite a bit without my permission. I haven't lost anything, but it would be bad if they learned to act this way in the future. The slaves around the Valley Girl-ish slave rise and protect the Caterpilland. You know, if you act on your own like that, I'll be troubled. If you really want to raise it, make sure you tell me first. I've already asked the slave dealer for more monsters anyway. I won't have to put in too much extra effort. And make sure you raise it properly. If I see it lose to another monster, I'll sell it on the spot. Yes! Well, problems are popping out one after another. See, I told you, Shieldni-chan will let us keep it. But Kyo-chan, you said that Shieldni-chan would definitely sell it. You said he was greedy with money, so he would sell it on the spot. That's why we worked so hard to hide it. Don't add a chan to my name. These people. Wait, I didn't notice it before, but he said the first egg. This is the only egg, right? Well... Slaves hang their heads. My head hurts. I don't know if these kids are just skilled at finding monster nests, but when I look under the floor of the house the slaves are staying in, I see rows upon rows of eggs. When we saved up more money, we planned to take them to the slave-selling guy. There's a lot. If they hatch unregistered, what did you plan on doing? That would be a calamity in itself. Well, dealing with freshly hatched monsters wouldn't be that much of a problem. Yeah, but... Well, for now, let me see what sort of eggs they are. And wait, there are wild monster eggs here as well? Of course that's the case. I guess I can make egg-based dishes as well now, but if I say that, I think the slaves will get mad at me. Are they all Caterpilland eggs? Probably not. We got them from all sorts of places. I see. These people plan to trouble me in many ways. I hope that these monsters didn't cost too much money to care for. Don't cost me too much money. I guess I can cancel my monster order with the slave dealer. Yeah, apparently Valley Girl. I don't know what... Some sort of weird insult or something.